Alvaro Morata could undergo his AC Milan medical test as early as Wednesday or Thursday this week, with the move confirmed shortly afterwards. As reported by Sport Mediaset via Milan News, the Spanish striker has struck an agreement with Milan and will be the new striker who replaces Olivier Giroud. Having just won the 2024 European Championship with Spain, Morata has returned to Madrid today to continue the celebrations, and he will also tell the Atletico Madrid president that he intends to leave. The detail between the two clubs, a simple €13 million release clause, will be finalised in the next day or so, and that will then prompt the medical to take place either in Madrid or Milan. Newcastle United head into the new season with work to do to catch the top four and regain a place in the Champions League. Given what Eddie Howe achieved in the 2022-23 season when clinching a spot in Europe's premier competition, they start the new campaign with a capable manager. His role can only be enhanced by the appointments of Sporting Director Paul Mitchell and Performance Director James Bunce. Newcastle should be ready to go, especially if they make a couple of exciting signings. They can't spend their way out of trouble because of PSR measures and must come up with a new plan after being found out by some sides last season. There's no doubt that Howe's probably the right man to continue the job, but a good start will be absolutely essential to set the tone correctly. Euro 2024 has come to a close, and some of the finest players around the continent made their mark on the tournament in Germany. It was Spain who ended up lifting the silverware in Berlin, beating England in the final in dramatic late fashion, while plenty of experienced pros helped La Roja over the line. It was their young aces who sprinkled stardust on their performances and seriously impressed. Here are our best young stars of Euro 2024: Nuno Mendes, Bukayo Saka, Florian Wirtz, Kobbie Mainoo, Xavi Simons, Jude Bellingham, Arda Güler, Jamal Musiala, Nico Williams, Lamine Yamal. It's possible Arsenal announced two new signings this week. Ricardo Calafiori has been heavily linked with a move to Emirates Stadium, and Bologna and the Gunners remain locked in talks regarding a move for the defender. The two clubs are yet to agree on a fee for the highly rated 22-year-old, who can play at either centre-back or left-back. It's believed the Italian international is valued at around £45 million, although the structure of the deal is what is causing a delay, with personal terms not expected to be a problem. Another signing Arsenal could announce this week is that of Ajax goalkeeper Tommy Sefford. The Gunners have agreed a fee of around €1 million, £840,000 for the England under-20 international, who is expected to undergo a medical in the coming days. France's all-time leading goalscorer Olivier Giroud confirmed his international retirement on Monday, calling time on a career that saw him score 57 goals in 137 appearances. The long-dreaded moment has arrived. The moment of saying goodbye to the French national team. Giroud wrote on Instagram, "We've become an inseparable band of mates under the watchful eye of one man, the coach, Didier Deschamps, whom I thank for his trust. Despite our ups and downs, he has enabled me to become Les Bleus' all-time top scorer. The France team I served for 13 years will always be engraved in my heart. It is my greatest pride and my fondest memory," added the 37-year-old. Over the course of his international career, Giroud won the World Cup in 2018 and was also a World Cup and European Championship runner-up. The former Arsenal, Chelsea and AC Milan striker will join Major League Soccer outfit Los Angeles FC next season. Barcelona are in the market for a new defensive midfielder this summer and have drawn up a list of several possible targets for the position. Barcelona have set their sights on Zenit St. Petersburg midfield enforcer Wendell as an option to reinforce the pivot position if they are unable to sign their primary targets. Wendell has a contract with Zenit that runs until 2027, but the Russian club would be open to his departure for a fee worth around €20 million. Real Madrid fans had even more to cheer on Tuesday as French superstar Kylian Mbappe'S was officially presented to a packed-out Santiago Bernabeu stadium. "I will give my all," said Mbappe, who is hoping the move will finally see him fulfill two of his lifelong objectives, winning a Champions League and the Ballon d'Or. The stadium was packed to the rafters for Mbappe's first appearance before fans in what should beat the record set 15 years ago by Cristiano Ronaldo. The 25-year-old, who says he has always been a fan of Los Blancos and of Ronaldo, will wear the number 9 shirt, which went on sale last Thursday in Real shops, which are covered with his image. Mbappe signed his new 5-season contract with Real president Florentino Perez before entering the stadium at midday to greet fans, after which he will hold a press conference. Liverpool have been linked with a move from Mohamed Simakan. The Reds are keen on the RB Leipzig defender. Simakan, 24, is valued at between €40 million, €45 million. He was linked with Newcastle United and Tottenham Hotspur earlier in the summer transfer window, and Arsenal previously, while Atletico Madrid are suggested to be keen. Barcelona's entire focus has shifted sharply towards securing the signature of Nico Williams, relegating all other transfer dealings to the sidelines. The Catalan club's pursuit of the talented Athletic Bilbao star has become a matter of intense speculation and strategic manoeuvring. At the heart of Barcelona's efforts lies the daunting task of meeting Williams' €58 million release clause, a figure firmly set by his current La Liga employers. Despite widespread discourse surrounding the potential transfer, Barcelona have yet to formalise any offer, constrained by financial limitations that currently preclude them from registering Williams or meeting his hefty price tag. Colombian Football Federation President Ramon Jezrón was arrested at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida, after Argentina beat Colombia at the Copa America final Sunday. Jezrón, who is also a vice president of tournament organizer and South American Soccer Federation CONME, BOL, was charged with 3 felony counts of battery on specified official employee. Jezrón, 71, is accused of engaging in an aggressive physical altercation with multiple stadium security officers. According to Fabrizio Romano, the Italian Giants have agreed personal terms on a long-term contract with Strahanja Pavlovic of RB Salzburg. Negotiations are underway between the two clubs, with a transfer fee expected to reach soon. By signing a centre racket suggests Milan are ready or indeed preparing for life without Malik Tayo, who is among the players under consideration at Newcastle. Tayo is not on Milan's unsellable list, meaning they could give the deal the green light if the Magpies submit an offer between £21 million Kylian to £25 million. Erik ten Hag brutally told Manchester United stars young and old to demand more of themselves after losing their first pre-season friendly. United suffered a 1-0 defeat to Norwegian side Rosenborg in Trondheim on Monday, with only a handful of first-team players featuring Marcus Rashford and Mason Mount, Casemiro, Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Johnny Evans all played the opening 45 minutes, failing to break down their hosts before being replaced by a raft of academy prospects at halftime. It was 20-year-old goalkeeper Radek Vidic who prevented the Red Devils from going behind much earlier in the game, pulling off a string of impressive saves. But the Czech Republic youth international, the only United man to play the entire game, could do nothing about Noah Holmes' 93rd minute winner, condemning his side to defeat. The Miami Dolphins have discovered significant damage to Hard Rock Stadium after Sunday's Copa America final descended into utter chaos ahead of Argentina's 1-0 win over Colombia. As reported by the Miami Herald, areas of the NFL stadium were vandalized, but it remains unclear if there are any structural issues with the facility. The Dolphins, who own Hard Rock Stadium, are continuing to assess the situation. The building is scheduled to host World Cup matches in 2026, not to mention an upcoming Dolphins training camp practice, as well as NFL and University of Miami games in the upcoming 2024 season. Wolves will submit a formal complaint to UEFA following their pre-season match against Como, which was marred by alleged racial abuse towards Hwang Ki-chan. The South Korean forward reported the incident midway through the second half. Subsequently, Daniel Podence was sent off for punching an opponent. The match continued. Podence was amongst several Wolves players who were outraged by the alleged racist remark. Como were promoted to Serie A last season, with former Wales assistant manager Ocean Roberts as caretaker. Aubameyang is set to join new promoted Saudi Pro League outfit Al-Qatair on a 2-year deal, with the Marseille man calling time on his spell in France after just one season. The move will mark Aubameyang's 5th club in just over 2 years, having left Arsenal to join Barcelona before an underwhelming spell at Chelsea saw him depart the West London club for the French outfit. Aubameyang will earn a salary of around £8.5 million Kylian in his time in the Middle East, equating to around £160,000 per week over a 2-year period, and the transfer is now being finalised with Marseille. Jamie Donny impresses a new role in Tottenham win, and speaking on Golden Guest Talk, Tottenham journalist Alastair Gold suggested that he had received glowing reviews about Donny's performance in the friendly. From what I understood, apparently Jamie Donny was excellent as a left back, which I guess we've spoken about this before, and using midfielders in the inverted fullback roles, they're kind of going to take to a lot of aspects of it because the role brings them into the middle anyway. Tottenham Hotspur are reportedly keen on strengthening their defence and have identified Mario Hermoso as a prime target. Hermoso, an experienced centre-back, became a free agent after his contract with Atletico Madrid expired last month. Napoli are also interested in signing Hermoso, but must first offload a player to make room for him. Alongside Napoli, Tottenham, Aston Villa and Chelsea have all shown interest in the Spanish defender. Hermoso left Atletico Madrid after rejecting an offer with a significant increase in wages. Spurs renewed interest. Hermoso's potential move to North London could bolster the squad's defensive options for the upcoming season.